Former U.S. President Joe Biden is also weighing in on the changing relationship between the United States and Canada. He has given his first interview since leaving office to the BBC. Sasha Petrusik, working out of our Washington bureau this week, and he's been listening into that. Good to see you, Sasha. What did we hear from the former U.S. president?
Yeah, Heather, this was quite a remarkable interview, really, because, partly because he is the former president, and we have not heard from him until now, really not much since January when Trump took office, but also because Democrats and prominent opposition leaders have really been relatively quiet in their criticism of Donald Trump here. So on both those counts, this was an interesting and quite remarkable interview. It really was a scathing critique of Donald Trump, especially on areas of foreign policy. This is something that Americans don't always discuss, but it has become a bit of a problem for Trump, and it has changed the perception of the United States around the world. That is what Biden has been saying. That's what a lot of other critics have been saying as well. In fact, Biden had a lot to say about the way that Trump has been acting in this hemisphere when it comes to his threats to either take over or to bully parts of the hemisphere, whether it be Greenland up north or Panama in the south, and even Canada. This is what he had to say about that part of Trump's policies.
And the way we talk about now that it's the Gulf of America. Maybe we're going to have to take back Panama. Maybe we need to acquire Greenland. Maybe Canada should be. What the hell's going on here? What president ever talks like that? That's not who we are. We're about freedom, democracy, opportunity, not about confiscation.
So not about confiscation. That was kind of the tone that Biden had, and as I say, he spent much of his time talking about foreign policy, which is an area that he thinks that the United States has really slipped. Heather?
Sasha, the former president also spoke about the war in Ukraine, something that he was obviously very preoccupied with during his presidency, and more broadly about the changing security landscape in Europe and fading U.S. involvement in both. What did he say on those threads?
Yeah, he basically said that these were really lost opportunities, that Trump has changed American policy for the worse, and that this is going to have an impact for many, many years to come. Trump, for his part, has not missed a chance to blame Biden for everything, pretty much, from the economy to Ukraine, where he said that Russia would never have invaded if he, Trump, had been president. So there is a war of words that has been going on anyway. Biden said that modern day appeasement, which is what he calls the approach, Trump's approach to Ukraine, he doesn't think that works, and he can't understand how Trump would allow a dictator, a thug he calls Putin, Vladimir Putin, the leader of Russia. He says he doesn't understand how Trump could allow a dictator and a thug to decide what's going on, and that taking significant portions of land from somebody else, that's ever going to satisfy him, and that he's going to stop even if he signs some kind of an agreement. More particularly, he has been talking about the broader impact that all of this could have on not only U.S. policy, but on, as he puts it, the future of the world. This is the sort of thing that he has been saying about that.
Allies around the world are going to begin to doubt whether we're going to stay where we've always been the last 80 years. I'm worried that Europe's going to lose confidence in the certainty of America and the leadership of America in the world to deal with not only NATO, but other matters that have a consequence.
So he's really saying that what Trump is doing is going to change the modern history of the world. Those are his words. Trump, of course, has dismissed all of this, but really Biden's words echo what Mark Carney said yesterday when he called Trump a transformational president. Obviously, very different views on where that transformation is headed. Heather?
Sasha, thank you so much. Sasha's in Washington.